You guys getting investment from Steven Bartlett, you know, for the average Joe will feel like a massive achievement. What did you have to do to get that? What was the journey?
I mean, it's funny, right? It takes you back to belief. So we opened Soho February of 2022, I want to say, and then he did his tour, his
his lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember we'd got tickets because I was like, oh, how cool would it be to take some of the team and some members, and so we went to that show, and I remember being sat next to one of my friends going, you know, listening to his story and the journey that he's been on was quite inspiring, and just going, oh, actually, how cool would it be to have him as part of the business? And I think in doing that, I planted a seed in my head going, okay, that's something that I think I'm quite excited about. And that, you know, like many people, was a fan of his podcast. And so at some point, I think I subconsciously decided that I wanted to make it happen, and literally went down a plethora of avenues to make that happen. And, you know, our chairman had a relationship with him. You know, he was starting a fund, and I got to know his brother. I sent emails, like I literally went down every avenue to find an opportunity to get in front of him. And then when an opportunity arose, because he was doing a kind of, he was headlining at an event, and then he was doing a more of like a VIP meeting, well, like
a meet and greet type thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I bought, I think, 50% of the tickets for the VIP event, and took
that's determination.
But I guess that, you know, it was just, I was hell bent on going. You know, for me it was a no-brainer, right? I think he talks about entrepreneurship and he talks about health and wellness, right? And we're trying to deliver that at its core. And so again, just the belief that if I could have the opportunity to just share our ambition, then it might lead to something. But look, I'd be lying, Ramona, if I said I set out to get investment from him, right? Initially I was like, maybe he can come down and have a look, and we can, you know, get him to take a photo.